What I'm looking for in a hall director is really honest feedback. It's really important to me that I hear what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, and it's very important to me that I'm able to grow through this job, and so the feedback that I get from my hall director is essential to that.
So I feel like accountability is really important in the resident advisor role, especially when it comes from accountability from my hall director. My hall director, Carlos, he's super great at making sure that we always hit our deadlines on time and making sure that we're accountable to both our residents and to ourselves, which I think is the most important part of the resident advisor role. Especially when it comes to the fact that we're here for the residents, so being accountable to them is the most important. And our supervisor helps us be accountable by setting strict deadlines, making sure that we get our one-to-ones done.
Also, our hall director is able to work with our student leaders, which I think really has an impact on the community because our hall director is empowering leaders to go out and make more leaders.
Every week we meet with my staff, a bunch of RAs, and our hall director. And usually the hall director has a list of things we need to go over. We just kind of check in with everyone, see how everyone's floor is going, any issues that we are seeing. This year we had noise, so noise issues. And then we kind of just collaborate together as a group and ask what we can do, how we can make our hall more welcoming, more inclusive.
My hall director, Molly, she is that support that I have, and she really does feel a lot like family. And in our weekly one-to-ones that we have with her, she's always there for us, ready to check in with us, see how we're doing personally, so that we can be effective RAs for our residents.
She takes my skills, she takes the skills that I have, and she reinforces them in me. She tells me, you know, you're a great leader. You're good at leading a group, but you're also really good at individual conversations. You're a person who cares about diversity, and a lot of the students look up to you in terms of being a leader.
My hall director does a very good job of making sure that he goes above and beyond to include all of our students, not just health professions people and not just business school or anything like that. And one of the things he's done is make sure he's at the front desk, make sure that he is doing programs that are not specified to people's majors. And I really do love that because even though my rap does fit into my major, I'm able to welcome my residents into it who don't share that same path of study. And I think that that's really important when people are calling my residence hall their home for 9 months.